Hello world, look what I found. Isn't it just glamorous? Well, I was cleaning the house and I found this and it made me think of a story, and I'm going to take it off, but just look, it's getting in my mouth. It's making my head itch. I was supposed to be Cruella de Vil this year. That never happened. So, okay, hold on. Let's get rid of that. But it's very fitting for the story I'm going to tell. Okay, let me sit down real quick. Hopefully I can get this story out in less than 3 minutes, but it's probably not going to happen. So we're going back to high school. That's what we're doing. So there I was. Just stop. Go away. Go. Oh, man. I guess they want to be in the video too. So, learning experience in high school. We're going to talk about the Miss McAllister pageant and how I learned about fake people. How much I worked my butt off and nothing came of it. So, okay. Where do I start on this one? Okay, so, of course there's an interview section of the pageants, the beauty pageants, and you have to pick a topic to talk about that you're very passionate, or, be able to have a conversation about it at least, but mine was patriotism, and I owned it. I was like patriotism. You know what? I'm going to rock it like the forefathers did. I'm going to protect my country, and American ends and I can. What greater promise can a country give to its people? So I nailed that whole interview process. And I remember walking out of that interview process and seeing two judges talking to this guy in a three-piece suit. He looked very nice, elderly gentleman, and he was shaking hands. They were shaking hands, and I was oblivious at the time, very naive. So I just keep going. I'm unsupervised at this point. Everybody else they've got their parents carting them around. I'm like, well, my family has to work, so I'm pretty much on my own. So we got through that process, and it gets even better. I don't know if you've ever been in a room with pageant ladies. Oh my God. I didn't even know what to do. So everybody's like, there's fake hair flying around, and I'm sitting there trying to figure out my makeup, because in high school, I never wore makeup. I was playing tennis, kickboxing, chasing good grades. This is what I was doing. Everybody else was apparently not doing that. But I'm sitting there and I'm trying to figure out my makeup because I got to get ready. About to go on stage in like 10 minutes. I'm sitting there. I'm like, am I doing this right? So there's this girl next to me and she's like doing this number. So I'm like, that looks like that might work. So I'm going to do that too. I'm going to be pretty. Look at me. And, anyway, so I'm trying to figure out how to use my utensils, and it's like nip and tuck happened in there. Like, tell me what you don't like about yourself. So they have makeup artists in there, moms are in there, pantyhose are flying, and I turn to my left and I see this girl, and her mom's got duct tape, and she's just like, suck it in. She's just wrapping her like a burrito in duct tape, and I'm like, I was like, I quit. What is that? Do you know how bad that's going to hurt whenever you take that off? I don't even know what she was trying to accomplish with it. I guess her mom thought she was too fat. And I was like, if that's your mom, I'd tell her to go shove it. They're like, if you don't like me for my body, I don't care. What else did I see in there? Oh, there's like these foam thingies that I guess they make your chest look bigger. I don't know. But those were flying around. I was like, I'm just going to put on my costume and I'll be outside if you need me. All the girls are trying to be nice to each other because Miss Congeniality, they're the fake kind of nice, okay? But I had worked so hard for this on the talent portion. This is before Miss Congeniality came out. And I practiced and practiced and practiced. I had a kickboxing, taekwondo, ballet routine. So I was doing spins, breaking boards. I owned that stage. At least that one, in my mind, I owned it. The crowd's mind, I did too. I got a standing ovation. I felt really good about myself. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a role model for somebody someday. Look at my little shooting star. Woo! Oh, and then my dreams just fell out of the sky. But, the interview process, the bathroom, that's pretty much that's where my memory kind of just goes to. And then the very last piece of it, they announced the winners, and I still had this false hope that I actually got something, like runner-up, or whatever. Just give me a freaking flower. I don't care at this point because I worked really hard. And they called off the winner. Yeah, not it. Wasn't me. And in fact, it was the girls, the guy that was in the three-piece suit that the judges were shaking hands with, that was her dad. That's how I learned about networking, money, and politics, and that's how it destroyed my soul. That was my first eye-opening event that made me see the world that way. I didn't even get Miss Congeniality. I had a mental breakdown. I went to the bathroom and just wadded up in a ball on the floor. I was wearing a gown or something. So I looked like the Little Mermaid in the floor, just sobbing, drinking my own tears. These two judges come in there and they have the nerve. They're like, Angela, you're really good. We think you're going to win next year. And I was like, you know what? You can keep your pageant and all your networking and fake crap. I'm not going to do it. But yeah, that was terrible. I was devastated. I was like, it was kind of like a boot camp with heels, makeup, drama, and politics, all wrapped up into one. And that's a terrible combination. And I'm never going there again. But thanks to that pageant, I learned how to walk in heels, because if I wouldn't have had, thanks to that pageant, now I have a shoe problem because I have boots, heels, I have a fur problem, and now I wear makeup. So thank you, pageant. You screwed me over in more ways than one. I could have saved a lot of money if you just left me alone. Okay, that's all I got, guys. Y'all have a good night. Almost Happy New Year. All right, bye.